Good evening, ma'am. This is Parth Vaghela and Dravid Vaishnav. We have 20 DC 137 and 20 DC 138 respective ID numbers. This is our mini project of subject machine learning. So here we have the video presentation of the project, that is stock price prediction model based on AI model. So this is the content of the presentation, introduction and motivation. Then we have Google stock price dataset example. Then we have concluded with the algorithm and references. Yes, as we know that nowadays we all have interest in stock market, and especially youth generation, they are very interested in stock market. So this is the basically model which predicts the price of stock based on their previous data. So, as we all know that as an investor and decision maker, we face the challenges of making sound financial choices in dynamic environment. So we do have a traditional method, like people were spending lots of time and then also not getting correct data. So we have this AI model. Then motivation behind the project. First is a profit maximization. Second is risk reduction. Then we have a huge market advantage, and from this project we also can have data driven decisions, and also as it's all about financial stock that related to financial. So financial empowerment will be done. Then we do have example of one of the example of Google stock price dataset, where you can see see this, that we have considered mainly for Amazon, Facebook, and Apple, and their price we have predicted based on our 10 years previous data. Then we have this algorithm which we have used, that is sequential, dense, LSTM, and dropout. This is and we can see that prediction analysis and visualization of Google stock price for applying deep learning algorithms such as LSTM, dance, dropout, and sequential, as well, like our same way we can use company stock dataset directly apply this algorithm. It will give us correct prediction, and this system has successfully run on system even on cloud platforms. Yeah, and these are the reference of project. Now my friend Dravid will show the demo of the project. Yes, Dravid.
Yes, thank you, Parth.
Screen.
My screen is visible, right?
Yeah, it is visible now.
Okay. So, as Parth has already told about the importance of stock price prediction, so many of the people are interested in stock prices, and they like to invest in stock market. So, if we do some analysis and some model prediction on this data, so it can be useful to such people who want to invest in stock markets. So here we have our model based on that same purpose. So first of all, starting with here are the libraries we have used. Uh, Mainly, it is working on two libraries. The models are of the TensorFlow models. Mainly, it is LSTM, and the data we are getting from Y-Finance library. The Y-Finance library has all the data of the stock market of most of the companies which are listed in Nasdaq. So Nasdaq has the listing of all companies, and it has a symbol name for every company. So here, for example, we have taken Google. So the sample name of Google is as shown here. So as we can see, this is the data set of Google stock price. It is from 2012 to 2023, 19th, to till 7 month. In the dataset, we have these columns: the opening column, high, low, close, adjacent, close, and volume. So opening is it states that the price of stock at the opening of the stock market session. The high price is the highest price during the day. The low price is the lowest price during the day. The closing price is the price during the closing of the day, and the adjusted closing price is the adjusted closing price, and the volume is the number of shares that were traded during the day. So this is the shape of our data set. Here shape, the rows basically means that these many days of data set we have, and Here the columns are the number of columns, but mainly we are going to focus on the close column only for our prediction. So as we can see here, this is the chart of Google stock price ranging from 2012 to uh, 7th month of 2023. And as we can see, there has been great growth. It is starting around below somewhat 20, and if we can see currently it is above 120. So there has been good growth. So with with the help of this model, we can do predictive analysis on such data. So now we have created a data set of these all the data we have collected from Nasdaq. Then next we are scaling the data because we can see that in the beginning years the data is below 20, and the uh, further years the data is above 100 and something like that. So due to this we need to scale the data. So here I have used min max scaler uh, for scaling the data. Then we are creating the training set and the testing set for our data. Then we are doing some processing on our data, converting it to NumPy arrays, reshaping the data so that we can input it in our model. Then we have created the model. We have used LSTM here because LSTM works very well with sequential data. We have used two LSTM layers and two dense layers. Then we have done the model compilation, where the optimizer we have used as Adam optimizer, and for loss metrics we have used mean square error because mainly we are working with the stock price only, and we are focusing on closing price only. So next we have trained the model, and then we are testing the model. So next we have the X test, and now we are comparing the X test, the predictions we get from X test with the original values. So this is the root mean squared error. It is around 4 for all this data over the years. Next we are plotting our data and what predictions we get here. So as we can see, the blue chart, it shows that it is the training data. The red here, it is the validation data, and here the yellow means the predictions. So as we can see, like the predictions are very close to the original values. So with this we can inference that if any person wants to invest in stock market, this can be helpful because it captures the upward and downward movements of a stock price very well. And next we also table. So here we can compare the values of closing price and its predictions. So it is near about say uh, very close to it, and in some of the values it is ranging somewhat, but in most of the cases it is very close. So here for example we have taken Google, but as you can see, like in Nasdaq there are many companies listed. So we can do analysis of any of that, we can get predictions for any of this. We just need to replace we have to take name from Nasdaq and just replace the tag for Google here. So that's all about our project. Thank you very much.